All right, today we're going to use construction lines to make a maple leaf, and hopefully this maple leaf will give us a shape that we could use on the laser cutter to cut out to see how that works as well. But what we're focusing on are construction lines and reading the overall technical drawing, as well as using a few of these AutoCAD commands to help get it done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to layer properties and we're going to make a new layer. Construction lines are always a good idea. They help find key points and make your drawing quick, easy, and accurate. And when we click here, I'm going to choose my favorite color, magenta. Double click so the check mark's in the right spot, and you can see that it's construction layer and that this is the same as this. That's very important so you can turn off your layer afterwards. First thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a line, and it's going to go straight up 145 units from the bottom. So straight up like that. You got a one line going straight up. There we go. I don't like my UCSI coordinates, so I'm going to turn them off. That way it doesn't get in my way. And now I'm going to draw a line on the bottom, and it's going to come out 76 units. Now, why 76? Because it's 43 plus 33. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the copy command, which when we select the object, we choose a base point and move it to the corresponding one. So we're just making a rectangular box here. It's going to be half of our maple leaf. So now that we have this 76 by 145 box, we're going to use offset to establish some key locations. The first offset I'm going to do is going to be from the center line here in 3 units. So you type 3, enter, and click in. Then we go enter, enter, and we go 5 units. And this one's from the same first line. Then we look and we need one at 36 units from the center line over, and then one from 43 units from that same center line. So all lines were offsetted from the same location. Those are all our lines that we need across. Now we need horizontal or up and down, vertical. Sorry about that. We're going to go offset, and the first one's 5 units. Now all other lines will be based off this one unless it comes from the top down. We'll do the top down now, offset 32. Now, if you look at your drawing, you can see where these numbers are, and there's arrowheads indicating where they come from. So there we go. That's 32 down. From the bottom up, we're going to have to do a 60. And I believe that's all the, oh, no, we need one more. 13 from this one here. So now we're going to draw our maple leaf. So what we do is we go up here and switch back to our object layer. And I'm going to start by drawing a line, but I need my line to come down on an angle of 60 degrees. So if I go 30, 60, 90 and set that, when I go to draw my line, I can choose the top intersection point here. This proceeds down on an angle of 60. I'm going to turn off my nearest, not a fan of nearest. And when you see the green dotted line and where it intersects, you just click. This comes up on a 30 till it touches this line. Then it comes down on a 75-degree angle. So you could just do that and click on 75, or I could reset it to 15 degrees, and there you go. You can do 75. The length of that line does not matter. We're going to trim the excess or extend what was short. So now we got to do the stem at the bottom. We're going to draw a line from the middle point to this one, to the third one up, till it comes all the way back to here, which is, wait, wrong one. This one here, 43 out, and it's on an angle. Well, it doesn't say the angle, but it shows a point. Now this one has to go up on a 75-degree angle. So there's 75 right there. And I go up till it intersects with the construction line. And then it comes over here on a 30-degree angle. There's 15, there's 30, and I go all the way out to the end line there. Now it's starting to look like a maple leaf, but it is not done quite yet. So the next thing we need to do is we're going to go offset, and I'm going to type in 23, enter, and I'm going to click this one above and then above. This line's a little short, So instead of trimming it, it shares the same area. I'm going to extend and just click till it touches that line. Now, if I go to fillet, I can join these two and it makes this part of the leaf. So at this point here, we need two angles. The angle going up is 45 degrees. So I'm going to set it to 45. I'm going to draw a line, and it doesn't matter how long it is. That's a 45 line. Coming down, if we look at the other side, it shows that there's an angle of 60 degrees. So I switch it to 30, 60, 90. And I draw this line here down on a 60-degree angle. I then fillet the two of those. Now I can draw an angle straight out here because this is how that angle goes. I can erase this original line here I no longer need. And if I look, there's a 15-degree angle down, so switch it to 15 from the end point of here to here. Now these two aren't touching, but if I use fillet, there we go. So we've got part of a maple leaf. I get rid of my construction lines temporarily by turning off the light. Now, if I go to modify and I select the mirror command, I can select the whole leaf. I can click from the top straight down. And when I press enter, there we go. We've got ourselves a maple leaf right then and there. Awesome. Construction lines were used, as well as some commands from AutoCAD. I recommend you try drawing this drawing again. It's great practice.